real quick, the Marines and networking people, if you are getting out of the Marines, you're staying in the Marines or any service branch, start networking. Open up
Yeah,
your
100,
eyes to the
100%.
possibilities.
100%. So if there's something that you like, something that you're into, some component, it doesn't have to be protective security, but if you know early on in your Marine Corps career, I would say you should look for a B billet that actually helps you, right? So for example, if I wanted to go into protective services in the Marine Corps, I would start looking at the MSG program, right? Because Marines provide security internally for the U.S. Embassy, and then outside the gates are the host nation forces and static guard forces and stuff like that. But the first step is figure out before you get out, see if you can map out what components you have access to utilize those things. And then if you can't get the orders to get on that particular duty, I would seek out the subject matter experts from that particular field. It could be anything. It could be defensive tactics, right? Combatives in the military. And that's the thing you're into. You can go to their main headquarters school and they're going to have several subject matter experts, and you can work with those guys because you're going to have access through that network. And I can't speak to any other branch, but especially in the Marine Corps, it's a small branch and guys are committed to helping each other and getting it done. And they're very passionate. So I would seek out those people before you get out. It's much harder to kind of get access, figure out who's who and what's what when you're outside the system.
Well, when you're outside too, you also don't have that almost self-validation. Someone's be like, "Who's this guy? Is he a stolen valor or is he a real Marine?" But if you are still in, I guarantee it, somebody knows someone that does something that you want to do or you want to be part of.
Absolutely. There's no question about that. And to your point, in that field, at least in my experience, military and law enforcement, it's word of mouth recommendation. Like, hey, I know this dude. I served with this guy over here. We did X, Y, and Z. He's a good dude. I trust him. And then they start bringing you into stuff that maybe otherwise you wouldn't have access to, not in relationship to something being classified, but just in relationship to sharing of information. It opens up if you have that mutual connection.